Hello, gonna be reviewing the new movie Happy Death Day to You, directed by Christopher Nolan and starring Jessica Rothe. Now the reason why I wanted to see this movie is because I liked the first Happy Death Day a lot. I thought it was gonna be some dumb, new whole film, but I was really pleasantly surprised. I had a lot of fun with that film, and I do like to rewatch it, which is appropriate since the film is about sins repeating. So seeing this film, it was a given. Now, this movie is about how like the character from the previous film see how the deja vu feeling is like happened to her again, but like this time, as opposed to her like trying to deal with it by herself, she has a group of friends to try to help her. Now, now the positives I have about this film is first Jessica Ralph, Ralph, how she was great in the first film, and she was also really good in this one. And she is really charismatic. She has the different emotions that her character is supposed to feel naturally, and I do think that she has a bright future ahead of her because she has not been in that many movies. Like, besides these two films, the only L one I can share of was her like having a small part in La La Land, which she was great in. But yeah, so she was really good. And then the second thing I like about this film is how the filmmakers decided to ingest some sci-fi into the franchise, and I dug that because I've been a sci-fi fan all my life, and the territory that they decided to cover with this film, I found to be pretty inventive, and like especially how like the ending when like with the like climax and the conflict like coming to a head, I found to be pretty exciting. And like last thing, the special effects, even though movie is like relatively low budget at $10 million, the special effects was well done. They were not hokey or anything like that. And my final positive is how they wanted to bring some emotional themes into this movie, and I appreciate that it was not just the same tone, and how I'm trying to be very here, but they dealt with certain characters' decisions for them to do, and like some like soul in aspects, and I really like that. It makes you like shit about what would you do in that situation. But this film is not perfect, and I do have some issues. The first one is that the film is also possibly a comedy, and some of the comedy worked, but I would say also some of it did not work. I would say it is like a freaky, like half was good, half fell flat. But the big the big issue I have with this film is that it is not scary at all. Now the first film was a extremely creepy, like it was a whole comedy, but the whole comedy, it had like how there were like a lot of like chase scenes, and I like the whole, it was just her versus the killer, and this whole like trying to like, use her wrist to like survive. Whereas like in this film, they like they did not really focus any attention on bringing the whole at all, and I missed that. But overall, I do dig this film. I do, recommend it. How and I'm clear about like using a different rating system because the whole like Star Wars thing is kind of like overdone. So I want to do in terms of see it, feel price, see it matinee price, or just avoid it. I would say see this at feel price only if you have seen the first movie. Because if you have not seen the first movie and you don't know who any of the characters are, it will just be a waste of time. So yeah, keep that in mind. However, if you did see the first film, yeah, I do recommend this movie. Because of I don't like it as much as the first, but it still has some charm about it. So yeah, so that is my review of Happy Death Day to you. Thank you for watching. And before you go, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So thank you. See you later. Bye.